Okay, we're going to have a little interview here, and we're going to talk about how to get wealthy and how to do well financially. These are my nephews, and I just love them to death. They just came down here to Florida. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello. And they're just wonderful, wonderful young men. I just love them so much I can't stand it. Just so excited to have them here. But anyway, we're going to ask a few questions. London, tell me, what does it take, like people who are wealthy, have a lot of money, and have the big houses and have all the fancy stuff, what do?
They're usually self-employed and own their own business.
Okay, self-employed, own their own business. Okay. And what about you, Teo?
I think that if they like live in a bad place, they could buy something that's more better.
Yeah. And what about you, Roman? What do you think? What do you think they do in order to live with all that money they have? What do?
They'd have to work very hard in school.
Yeah, work hard in school.
And
yeah.
Then after that, they would get a better job
Huh?
to get more wealthy.
Yeah.
And then they can get more stuff.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so work really hard. Yeah, and the key thing is the more we know, right? The more we know, the better we'll do, right? You don't study hard in school, and you don't really know like math. Like how do you count your money if you don't know math? Let's say you want to program a computer. Well, how would you know how to program a computer if you didn't learn, right? So you got to get education, right? You have to get knowledge, right? And some people say, oh, it takes money to make money. No, it takes brains to make money, and like London said, it takes hard work. So the first thing about doing well financially, there's 7 steps, and actually I got this from Dave Ramsey, these 7 steps. So and so I really recommend his course. Love it. It's a life changers to me and all the employees. Number 1, the first thing to do is you save money. You save your money, right? So you try to save at least $1,000, and that way, if any emergency happens, you have enough money to pay for bike tire pops, or if you get when you get a car, your car tire pops, or you'd have to have engine work. It doesn't make you really, really hurt, right? Second step is not borrow money. And if you have borrowed money, you got to pay it off as quickly as possible. You start with the smallest amount first. So what's the first thing? Not what?
Not spending too much money.
Not spending too much money is right. And number 2, not
borrowing.
Borrowing money.
Yeah.
Because debt is bad. Borrowing money is bad. So no credit cards. Use your debit card that pulls money out of your bank account. But a credit card means now you got a whole bunch of debt you have to pay off. So that's a bad thing, right? So debt's bad. Some people use debt to buy a house.
And you also can't beg for money because they won't give you money.
Yeah, you can't beg for money because they won't give you money, huh? And if you beg, then you're not going to usually get much. Because you know what, people who beg, we help people that can't help themselves. But if they can help themselves, then that's a little different story. But that's true. If somebody's just begging and they're not really doing things for other people, right? If you're giving things to other people and helping other people out, they're going to give you money for it, right? Yeah. But if all you do is stand there and say, give me money, I'm not going to do anything for you, well, they're not going to do very well in life. Mm-hmm. Of course, if somebody can't do things for themselves, like they're crippled or something, or they're mentally incapable, then we help them out, right? But if they're able and they're just standing there waiting for a hand up and not doing anything for you, they're going to stay poor, right? Yeah, we might feel sorry for them, but the key thing is they're going to stay poor. So anyway, step 3. So first, save $1,000. Second is pay off all debt, or don't borrow in the first place is better. Step 3 is you save so you can have enough money you can pay for all your expenses for 3 to 6 months, right? Okay, next, when you make money, you want to take 15% of it. So if you make $100, you want to take $15 and save it, right? Now, at your age, you guys can save a lot of your money, right? You can save half or more, right? Because you have your expenses covered by your folks.
Yeah.
So you want to save it, want to keep saving money, right? Where do you put it? Well, you can put it, you'll learn about this later. There's things like index funds, mutual funds, that stock in companies. Like, you know what Apple is, right? That company?
Yeah.
You know about the iPhones and Apple computers. You know what those are? Yeah. So those companies make money, and when they make money, they give you some of it, and their value of their stock grows, and you can make money with them, right?
Invest.
Yes.
So you invest in those companies, right? And the next thing is saving for college, right? So for you guys, you're not college age yet, but you can save for that. That's going to be an expense, and you want to go to college, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you learn things and you develop your mind and better skills to be able to do things in life, right?
Lyndon's going to middle school, so Lyndon is going to college soon, so I think it'll be easier for him.
Yeah, it'd be easier for him because he's closer to college age than you guys are, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so that's the next step 5. And if your parents watching this, that's the next step for you to save for your kids' college. Next is pay off your home early. If you have a home mortgage, That's the one kind of debt that I'm okay with, is having a mortgage on the home. Other debt, hey, if you can afford the monthly payments on the car, you can afford to put that same monthly payment in the bank account and save it up and pay cash, because you get a better deal on the car, right? Don't be thinking just because it's a low interest rate you're getting a deal. You're not. You're paying more money for the car to compensate for that low interest rate. So don't be fooled. And finally, you build wealth and you help other people, like we talked about, those people who can't help themselves. So we build wealth and give and help those people who can't help themselves. That's different than somebody who can, who's just standing there on the street. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? You guys are really, really going to do well. You're all just so wonderful and so polite and just so respectful. And that's going to really, really pay off in life. You're just good young men. And you also ran faster than me today. We had a race around the house today, so just for fun.
I won $5.
Yeah, he won $5.
I was in first place.
You
for a
were in
second.
first place for a while, weren't you? Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's our message. Say bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. This is the business guy.
Bodie.
There.